Hey there, beautiful. I want you to imagine this. Clearer skin, better sleep, stable energy all day, zero brain fog, and a mood that doesn't swing like a pendulum. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, 15 years ago, that dream became my reality when I made one of the most radical but simple decisions of my life. I cut out sugar and everything that turns into sugar in the body. That includes grains, processed carbs, and yes, even those healthy, low-fat crackers and granola bars that we've always been told were good for us. And the truth, I've never looked back. Today, I want to share with you what really happened when I quit sugar. What changed physically, emotionally, and mentally, and why I believe it's one of the most important things that you can do for your health after 50. Back then, I was tired, not just tired in the I didn't sleep well kind of way. I was tired all the time. My weight had crept up after having my 2 daughters. I was carrying about 20 extra pounds, and despite eating healthy and doing all the things, nothing really budged. But more than the physical stuff, it was the mental drain that scared me the most. I was foggy, forgetful, snapping at the people that I loved, and waking up at 2 a.m. wired and anxious. I was riding the sugar roller coaster without even realizing it. During my time learning to coach other women, I had many aha moments, and one day I read something that clicked. Even whole grain bread, healthy cereals, and low-fat snacks break down into glucose, and glucose spikes insulin. Over time, that cycle makes us tired, inflamed, moody, and frankly, sick. That was my sugar aha moment. I decided to experiment, cut it all out, sugars, grains, processed carbs, just for a little while, I told myself. Well, that little while turned into 15 years. The first few weeks were hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yeah, pun intended there. I had headaches. I was cranky. I definitely missed my favorite comfort foods. But about 2 weeks in, something shifted. My sleep improved. The 2 a.m. wake-ups stopped. I had more energy without my afternoon coffee pick-me-up. My digestion improved. My skin started to glow again, and I stopped feeling so puffy all the time. And then came the big one. My mind cleared. The fog that I didn't even know that I was living in lifted. I could focus, remember things. I wasn't on edge all day. It was like someone turned the lights on in my brain. Yes, I lost 20 pounds as well, and I've kept it off for 15 years without dieting, counting, or obsessing. But honestly, that wasn't even the best part, believe it or not. The best part was how stable I felt. Emotionally, I felt more like myself. I wasn't easily irritated, I wasn't moody, and I didn't feel like I needed a nap or a snack just to make it through the day. Sugar had been hijacking my hormones and my brain chemistry. Once I removed it, I got back to myself. That's the real gift. Most people think cutting out sugar means skipping dessert, but it's so much sneakier than that. Sugar hides in everything, from healthy yogurts to salad dressings to protein bars. And here's the kicker. Even foods that aren't sweet, like bread, rice, pastas, and oats, turn into sugar in the body. That's why I cut out grains too. When you stop flooding your body with glucose, your insulin stabilizes, inflammation goes down, and your metabolism actually starts to heal. Women over 50 are especially sensitive to these sugar spikes because of hormone shifts. Less estrogen means we are more insulin resistant. And that's why you might feel like your body is betraying you, even when you're eating healthy. It's not your fault. It's the food. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, Patty, this all sounds great, but how do I actually start cutting sugar and processed carbs without falling apart or giving up after 2 days? I got you. Let's break it down into 3 simple doable shifts that can start moving the needle for you today. But first, here's something that I haven't shared with you. While I've been sugar-free for 15 years and coaching women on the ketogenic lifestyle all that time, about 6 months ago, I took things a step further for myself. I went full carnivore. And let me tell you, it's been eye-opening. Not only did I deepen everything I'd already experienced going sugar-free, but it simplified my food choices, eliminated cravings completely, and honestly made eating feel so much easier than ever. Now, you don't need to jump into carnivore, but I do think that it's important to see just how powerful food choices can be, especially after 50. And that transformation starts with one key move. Decision, really. Cutting out sugar and the foods that act like sugar in the body. So if you're coming from the standard American diet, I want to walk you through a few simple steps that you can take starting today that will shift your health in a very big way. Number one, learn to read labels. Really read them. Here's the first thing that I want you to know. On a nutrition label, sugar doesn't just say sugar. It hides in fancy names and often shows up in the carbohydrates section. If you see a product that says 30 grams of carbs per serving and you're only getting 2 grams in fiber, the rest is sugar, even if it doesn't taste sweet. Look out for ingredients like corn syrup, brown rice syrup, dextrose, and even things labeled organic cane juice. If it sounds like sugar, it's a sugar. Your body treats it all the same. Start scanning labels and looking for simple, whole ingredients that you recognize. Number two, replace, don't just remove. Going sugar-free doesn't mean that you live on air and celery sticks. You've got to give your body real nourishment to crowd out the cravings. Start by building your meals around high-quality protein, healthy fats, and non-starchy vegetables. Add avocado to your breakfast, swap sugary snacks for boiled eggs or nuts, and drizzle olive oil on your roasted veggies to get you started. Fat keeps you full and turns off those gnawing sugar cravings. And yes, salt is your friend when you cut carbs. It's a necessity, in fact, and your body will thank you for it. Number three, prepare for withdrawal and have a plan. Let's not pretend that this is always going to be easy in the beginning especially. Sugar lights up your brain like a drug. So when you cut it out, there might be a few rough days in the beginning. You might feel tired, irritable, or like your body is screaming for just one cookie. That's normal, but it will pass. The key is to prepare. Stock your fridge with real food, drink extra water, and get enough electrolytes, especially salt, potassium, and magnesium. Sometimes what feels like a sugar craving is really your body needing more minerals. And if you mess up one day, forgive yourself and move on. It's a process, not a punishment. Today, I don't miss it. I honestly don't. I've been sugar-free, grain-free, and processed carb-free for 15 years. My energy is stable all day. My focus is sharp, and my moods don't feel like a wild ride anymore. I sleep like a baby, and my gut health is better than it's ever been. I've helped women across the globe do this too, and the transformations are always deeper than just weight loss. They feel alive again, empowered, calm, vibrant. That's the word that so many women use, vibrant. And that's what you deserve too. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go cold turkey tomorrow at all. But what I am saying is that sugar is not the innocent ingredient that we've been led to believe. If you're struggling with fatigue, brain fog, joint pain, poor sleep, anxiety, or stubborn weight, try taking a break from sugar and all the things that turn into sugar. Even just 2 weeks can show you what's possible. And if you want support, I've created tools, videos, and a community of women doing this together. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. If this video resonated with you, give me a quick thumbs up so that I know. I've got so much more coming, especially around carnivore life and women after 50 and the real deal truth about nutrition that no one else is talking about. Because this channel is all about empowering women after 50 with real solutions that really work. And if you want to go deeper, I wrote a book about gut health for women over 50, and you'll find the link in the description below where I get into much more depth in women over 50 and health. Let's kick the sugar to the curb together. If you've ever tried cutting sugar or even thought about it, thought about ketogenics or carnivore, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What has worked for you? What's been the hardest part? And let's talk about it a bit further in the comments. And until next time, be good to yourself and be good to others.